after moving continents, changing machine about 6 or 7 times, and converting to Linux, because why the hell not? Just to make things more difficult for myself, I'm recording video. Just for the fuck of it, really. Daggin'. But yes, I'm going to be playing Breath of Fire 4. Just a sort of a test run, but we'll see how this goes. My god. It's so beautiful. I love the opening cinematic of this. In fact, the studio actually took time to create an entire anime opening. Many people, myself included back in the day, actually thought this might be his TV series somewhere, but alas not. Much to everyone's disappointment. But yeah, I'm trying out a whole brand new set of equipment, whole brand new way of recording. Because I've never recorded on a Linux machine before, and we'll see how this goes. Going to be using unfamiliar editing software as well, so that's going to be fun. First I had to switch from using, what was it, SoundCloud? No, not SoundCloud. I don't remember, ScreenFlow, that was it. On my Mac. Then converting over to Mojave on Windows, and now this on Linux, so hopefully it'll all work out. Get to play around with all the new effects I can do. That's going to be fun. So yeah, it's mostly going to be a test video. If it goes well, perhaps we'll actually record some more of it. And as mentioned, yes, this is the first recording done in Canada, where I'm now living. A Brit abroad and all that. Or a Brit who went abroad for abroad. Would be more accurate, I suppose. It's fine, I can say that. She's never going to hear this. She doesn't listen to any of my videos. Hasn't done so since we got together. It was all a lie. Anyway. I'm going to stop talking and actually start playing. Well, actually, no. I'm going to play and talk. That's the whole premise of a Let's Play after all. We were playing as... No, we're not going to be playing as Ryu. That's a bit too obvious for anyone who speaks even basic Japanese as to what that's alluding to. So we're going to go something more subtle. Something a bit more interesting. Let's see. Buttons. There we go. Not a Dagon. There we go. Definitely not a Dagon. Why would you even suggest that? I take offense at the very intuition. Intuition? Intimation, that's the right word. First verbal fluff of the recording. Excellent, we're right on track. Apart to advance if the sound quality is not very good. Again, recording in a brand new setup, no real idea what I am doing, but that's not changed, so we can work with that. All started on the 3rd day after we left the castle. That morning, we had entered the great desert on our sandflyer. We're heading towards the town of Sinista, the last known location of my sister, Elena. Don't worry, she won't sound like this for the rest of it. Sinista lies on the edge of the desert. If you look in the other direction, you see Anakin going past in the distance. All we had to do was cross the desert. On our way to a furry convention. No, someone might have spotted us. Look, Gray, a shooting star. At least we hope that's what it is. He seems very impressed. We'll find her. Possibly. Maybe. Won't we, Gray? Perhaps she abandoned you, but she didn't want to be associated with a sister who was a furry. Don't worry, Nina. We'll find her. I swear it. We'll see where this accent goes. It'll be fine. Oh, I forgot it did this quite a lot, doesn't it? It's essentially an isometric game in perspective for the most part. But the cutscenes, because everything is 3D modelled, so the cutscenes take full advantage of that, and they'll cut into angles you don't actually normally see in gameplay. Stuff like this. You don't see, like, flat-on scenes normally during gameplay. Lizard. Beautiful sweeping shot, and quite generally back in the day that would have been a beautiful shot to see. Chapter 1, The Awakening. I presume that represents the stream of piss that usually accompanies awakening. Perhaps I'm reading too much into this, who knows. Phew, it's hot out here. Yeah, it's a desert, that's one of its defining features. Oh, don't worry, Cray, I'm alright. Let's hope so. This must be a joke there, I couldn't remember it. I was just thinking that it's probably Better we don't move around during the day. Let's find some shade and wait till the sun goes down. Sort of Pepe Le Pew by way of Remy at this point. Really, Cray, I'm alright. Besides, I want to find my sister as soon as possible. Remember this plot point because it will be dropped quite heavily for quite a long time. Calm down. We've come this far. You won't hurt to rest a while. Perhaps slip out of that jacket. Not much of a chance we're gonna get there today or tomorrow. Well, not much of a change if. Well, Craig can't speak, it's fine. He's pseudo-French. What the? Dragon! A dragon? That's what I just said, Cray, a dragon. I heard there was a dragon in the desert. Did you? Then why'd you become this way? Seems like a terrible plan. But I was hoping we wouldn't be lucky enough to find it. Well, someone buy lotto tickets if we survive. Here it comes! Yeah, that didn't work, but whatever. Hold on to something. You have no idea how hard it is not to add the obligatory mon cher. I miss Remy. Remy was a fun character. I've never heard of dragons attacking people before. No, because they usually don't survive, Nina. That's why I've never heard of it. Even if it doesn't mean to attack us. If it hits us, we'll be dead. Exactly, yeah. That's why you've never heard of people attacking. Or dragons attacking people. You know what I meant. Blast it! No use. It's going to ram us! Everything from this point onwards is a fever dream as they digest slowly in its stomach. Just so you're aware. This is why you don't go to furry conventions, kids. Get eaten by dragons. I know that's not a euphemism. It's no use. The sand's gotten into everything. Well, I could have done without knowing that, Gray, but thank you for sharing. Perhaps now we can work on fixing our sandboat. I can't fix it. Not without any spare parts. Okay, reasonable enough request. However, we are in a desert. Do you think that dragon attacked us on purpose? Hard to say. And if it had heard my outrageous accent, then perhaps. We haven't seen it since then either. Well, whether it did or did not, we should be thankful we crashed near the edge of the desert and not in the middle. Now, here we're in walking distance of the towns along the desert border. Do you think we can find the parts we need in one of them? Probably. There's just one small problem. If we leave our sandfly here, we run the risk of getting stolen by bandits. Bandits? Not much point in going into town and coming back with spare parts if there's no sandfly to use them on. Well, there's only one choice then. So one must stay here and guard the sandflyer and surrender their buttholes to the bandits. I volunteer you, Gray. That's right, I'll go on. No, it's absolutely fine. Nina! No. Someone has to make a sacrifice, and I'm willing to make it on your behalf. Besides, I can't live my whole life for you looking out for me. It was nice knowing you, Gray. Besides, what would my sister think? Putting myself in danger when I was a perfectly good servant. She was very elitist like that, Nina's sister. Alright. You win, Nina. Truth be told, I'm kind of looking forward to it. Let's see. If I remember right, there's a town called Sorry to the south of here. You might be able to find some parts there. Good luck, Nina. I'm counting on you. Don't worry, I'll be back before you know it. Aha! Here, take this. The king's sword. The ceremonial boob grab. I hope you won't need to use it. But better safe than sorry, right? Right. I'll see you when I get back, Cray. Safe trip, Nina. Don't hurry back too soon, and watch yourself, you hear? Okay, so... I've already forgotten which direction you said. North? North, that's fine. We'll go north. I don't think it's north. I think he actually said southwest, but whatever. Literally doesn't matter, because, hey, world map. Well, sort of. You don't actually have free roam, sadly. Like the old Final Fantasies. Somebody help me! What a strange man. Whoa, look at the size of that hole. That's what he said. Right, Cray? Oh, right, Cray's not here. Cray's introducing bandits to another type of hole. That merchant and his goods must have fallen in. Unlikely. Just like this. Tee-hee. Aren't I so cute and clumsy? Might as well rob the place, I guess. Huh? Who? Oh my god, it's the Predator. Quickly, Nina. If it bleeds, we can kill it. There's something there. Or here. Words are interchangeable. Maybe this was a weapons merchant. Hell, I'll settle for a travelling chef and a good set of steak knives. Oh. Hey, buddy. You're a gecko ape thing? A Dagon. Yeah. As we know from the opening cinematic, but of a slightly different colour to the one we saw. It's not attacking? Well, let's not jinx it, shall we, love? Let's embrace the fact that it's not currently trying to murder us. It's not a monster, I guess. That's the distinction. If it doesn't attack, it's not a monster. If it does, it is. Ew. It's got back flaps. But yeah, this game's rather loosey-goosey with what exactly constitutes as a dragon, to put it mildly. Yeah, how windy. That was funny. For some reason, I wasn't scared at all. That is kind of weird, all considering. The last dragon tried to kill you, but... A person! A penis! Whoa! Oh, that sneaky back glance. Yeah, it's still there. Just flapping in the wind. If you wouldn't mind, could you put on some clothes? I'm sure you can find something in the carriage over there. No, I'm alright. But no, we have to get dressed. Oh, so you mean you're not working with that merchant who was here? Nina, what function do you think a naked young man would serve on a merchant train? In fact, don't answer that question. How'd you get inside this crater then? Nothing to do with dragons. I didn't say anything about dragons. This is such an awfully big hole. How did it get here in the first place anyway? Did you see that monster? I thought we already established that it wasn't a monster because it wasn't aggressive, Nina. Oh, how the revisionism starts, eh? You know, it looked like a dragon or something. I wonder what it really was. There's no unifying concept for dragons in this game. Like, anything that the game calls a dragon is a dragon. Oh, I'm sorry. As you should be. You probably don't know the answer to those questions any more than I do you? Certainly not. My name is Nina. I'm from Windia. Or Nina. I ran the two words together. What is your name? Not a Dagon. That's an oddly Pacific name. Alright then. Not a Dagon. Let's see if we can get out of here, shall we? Sounds like a plan. Yet. In fact, why do you need any help? You've got wings. Surely you could just flap yourself out of here. Unless they are purely for decoration, of course. That could be the case. So, not a Dagon. Where are you heading? Somewhere where there's no dragons. No one would think there'd be a dragon there. No reason, of course. Okay. You sure you're not just lost? No shame in that. Yes, just admit it, you're lost. It's fine. There's nothing to be ashamed about. I got lost a lot when I was younger. I can believe that somehow. Alright then, not a Dagon. Why don't you come with me to the nearest town? Oh, and here I have this incredibly dangerous weapon person I've just met who was naked in a hole. Seems like an idea. You can use this sword. Hope you don't cut me with it. But you might need it. When we get to town, I have to go for areas populated by monsters. Just prejudging now, are we, Nina? Let's get going then, shall we? Right. World map. It's been a long time since I played this last. There we go. At least a vague idea of how this goes. Also trying desperately not to cough and hack, because I'll give people the wrong idea. It's been a long while since I had to talk for a very prolonged period. Let's see. You have to go over those cliffs to get to Sare. Sare, Sarai. Hey, Sarai, Sarai. Whatever will be, will be. Is my companion a dragon? He claims he's not. Let's hope he doesn't eat me. Yeah. Just a brief show off of the combat system. I'll show off a bit more when we get to the more interesting parts where you like combine spells and stuff, which I don't recall any other game doing. There's probably been a bunch that people are going to tell me about, but it's the only one I've ever played where you can do that. There's a lovely feature where you can just hold R1 and tap X, and the game essentially auto-plays the battle. You just keep attacking. If you want to get out of it to do more complex things, initiate spells, heal, etc., you can just mash the triangle button to cancel it. But if it's like a low-level mob, and you know you can kill them in a few swipes, just R1, hit X, go get a cup of tea. You'll be back on the world map before you know it. Which I quite actually appreciate. I think it's yeah, it's something that more games could do with, like an optional auto battle feature. These games of this style, anyway. Like especially for like grinding mobs and whatnot, they would just speed things up a lot. Hidden items. Yes, this game does this a lot, by the way. It's not really necessary here, but when you switch perspective by tapping L1 or R1, you'll quite often see things that you just physically could not see from the previous direction, like items hidden essentially in plain sight, that sort of thing. So it's worth switching perspectives just randomly now and again, just to check the game's not hiding something from you behind a rock. Yeah, I'm not quite sure why the game bothers tutorializing this, but literally you walk towards the gap and you auto jump. There's no real player input required. But still, I think the fact that the jumps are literally landmarked like this, it does it all for you as far as I'm concerned, but, you know. It was the early days of gaming, we didn't know. We didn't know! good thing you were able to jump. We're really high up. Whoa. Don't you just love that feeling you get? Looking down from a high place like this? No, actually, no, vertigo's bad. Yeah, someone who doesn't do well with heights in real life, I try to avoid looking down from high places, honestly. It makes me dizzy. It's so exciting. Foreshadowing in 5, 4, 3. There we go. Look, I've got those anime hops. Alright, wings. Are you alright, not a Dagon? Did you do that because you thought I needed help? It's alright, only my face is hurt. I'm sorry, I didn't tell you about my wings. I thought they were kind of self-evident. Admittedly, when I very first played this, I thought they were a cape. I'm not gonna lie. Didn't even recognise them as wings on my little CRT television. But yes, I can fly a little bit and survive falls like that. Oh right, she can't go up. She can't fly upwards. She can only hover and glide, as I recall. Yeah, right. Actually, no, I take that back. There's a special thing you can do. Each of the characters has an ability. If you push triangle when you're controlling them on the screen, not a Dagon or Ryu, what do you call him? He does like a sword slash that destroys certain things. Cray, I think, can smash posts and pillars. And Nina's thing is she can fly up into the air to give you a better view of the area. It's very useful when you're figuring out where to go in places, it really is.